Hello everybody, Joel Logan with the Hole in the Ground Terrain. Need to do a studio update with you to let you know what I've been working on lately. But I need to share some news with you. I hadn't been posting a lot or starting any more massive projects, or I hadn't finished up my tower 100%. My mother passed away back on September the 15th, so just had a hard time working on anything. Been real busy, helping family out, settling things, and if you've ever lost somebody close to you, you know what I mean. Just a hard time finding motivation right now to work on anything. Just been so busy, when somebody dies and funeral and estate arrangements. It's just been a real hard time in my life for me, but I hadn't give up 100%. This is my hobby, and still enjoy some things. So let me update you on what I've been working on. My area down here is messy, and I'll show you and explain why here in a minute. First thing, and I've posted a lot of videos about this. Let me get some stuff out of the way here. My large tower, I am 98 to 99% finished with it. I was working on it back mid-September, putting finishing touches on it when my mother passed away, so I just hadn't felt like doing anything with it. I'm going to take some time away from it before I totally finish it, but the last things I was doing on it was putting finishing touches. Like you can see the foliage growing up at the vines. I was dry brushing a lot on it, doing some green washes to give it that kind of mildewy, I hate to say mildewy, but that effect. And got the door and stairs dry brushed. I still need to seal it a good bit. But overall, you can see I'm pretty darn close to being finished with it. There's a few little touches, like I'm putting some woodland scenics flowers on here. Hopefully you can see those. And there's a lot of little just fine detail I want to do to it, but kind of set that to the side. I'll show you what all this stuff is in a minute. I really love painting miniatures, and sometimes when I get so caught up in the terrain, I don't get to paint miniatures, but been working on a lot of Riders of Rohan lately. If you remember, I got a bunch and a lot from Blue Table Painting, and I had a box there, so the ones that were already glued up, I need to seal these guys up, but these are finished. Hopefully you can see them fairly well here. Been doing a lot of base work on them. I've dipped them. Did all kind of work. I've got let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 finished. Got one guy here that's finished. I just need to glue him on a horse. But I wanted to show you some of these guys, and I plan on doing some pictures of these guys too. When I get them finished, I may take some pictures of them fighting some of the wargs I've finished before. I don't know if I can make that focus in any. But hopefully you can see those. And one thing I've discovered about these, you may agree or disagree with me, is I think on the rest of them, I'm going to finish the dang horses first. And have them based up, everything ready to go. And then when I get all the guys over here primer painted, just pop them on. The other day too, I was down at a gaming store in Athens, and this is an old Reaper Frost Giant miniature, and I've always wanted him, and they had him on clearance. He may be discontinued, but I've been epoxying him. Got him epoxied up pretty good. Like to get him painted in the next month or two. So I've been working on a bunch of riders. Like I said, I hadn't been spending a lot of time doing stuff. Right before my mother had passed away too, I was experimenting here, and I was watching the Terranscapes channel, and see, I've got my sled from Hot Wire Foam Factory here, and you see that little hole, and I was doing the first steps of a Helm's Deep project, and I'll pull that out to show you. And architecturally and design-wise, I think I've got this thing figured out. So many people have built this, and there's so many plans available, like with Google SketchUp. I've got 3 different 2-inch pieces cut out, And of course you can imagine going, I got to cut inward, but this is a start to Helms Deep. I'm hoping in 2013 I can make a good stab at it, but just playing around back in early September, I'd started on that one night, and I'm going to set this to the side, but you know, not bad. And I know Helms Deep is a huge project, but just wanted to show you I was working on that some. I'm hoping to get an engraver tool before Christmas or after Christmas. I want to start doing some walls. Terranscapes, he shows how to use an engraver to make awesome looking walls, and I'm going to try his methodology with that little plastic sled. And forgive me, this doesn't have anything to do with my terrain channel. Trying to put aside some money for Christmas. I'm going to be putting some of my Masters of the Universe collection on eBay soon. Got a super gigantic collection. These have all been boxed up since the late 80s and hadn't seen the light of day. Brought a lot of stuff home after my mom passed away. We were cleaning out my parents' basement, and a lot of stuff there from when I was young I brought home. But going to be putting this on eBay soon. And of course, you know, I've been working on Mines of Moria a lot. And let me show you this guy here. Of course, you've seen some of my mine sets, and I'll probably film those some more for you. Been building those and continuing to work on Mines of Moria, but thought about converting this guy up for my Mines of Moria set. This was actually made for little plastic army guys, but look at it here. I mean, this is perfect. Perfect scale even. For 25, 28 millimeters. So I'm going to convert this guy over and use it for Mines of Moria. And let's see what else I've been working on. I think that may be about it. So my next videos, I'm hoping, guys, to do some more videos on, and I've mentioned this for a couple of months now. I'm just having a hard time getting motivated, but I want to do some tutorial videos on how to make some mines and caverns. I've been writing it down and pre-planning the videos out, but I really would like to hear from you if you're interested in some tutorial videos on from start to finish on how to make some caverns and mines, similar to what I showed you a minute ago, and similar to that dwarven set I made for the guy in St. Louis a few months ago. So I really want to share this methodology with everybody. Now the videos aren't easy to make, but I just feel like the methodology and the processes aren't very complicated. But if you're interested in seeing that, let me know. I'd really like to know if you guys are wanting to see some of that. It sure would help motivate me to know that some of y'all would like some tutorials on those mines and caverns. I feel like they're pretty easy to do, and they look pretty darn slick when you get through with it. But anyway, I'm sorry for the lack of videos in the past month or so. As you can imagine, it's just hard getting motivated to do anything after you lose your mother or any close family member. But I promise I'll get back in the swing of things over the next few weeks. Just so much going on, having a wife and 2 children. As you can imagine, just tons of stuff going on. But that's my plans. When I finish these Riders of Rohan, I'd like to, you know, probably just do some slideshows of that. But also let me know if you want to see those tutorial videos. I plan on getting started on those soon, and I sure would like to hear any thoughts from you. Anyway, thanks and God bless. Thanks for watching the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. And like I said, I've got a lot of things in the works for the next few weeks, and hopefully there'll be some stuff you're interested in. Once again, thanks and God bless.